Hi, everybody. Sherri Leopold here, and I am here with another 2022 Woman of Worth Award winner, and it is the beautiful Mud Lady, Connie Walker. Welcome, Connie.
Oh, thank you, Sherri, for inviting me, and I'm so happy to be here today.
I'm so happy to honor you with this Woman of Worth award because I know you have such a giant heart, and that is completely part of what this award is for. But I wanted to ask you, Connie, what does the Woman of Worth, what does that mean to you personally?
Women of worth means, to me personally, a strong person who has gone through a lot of obstacles and challenges, has found solutions, and has been able to carry other women with them through that journey and through that chapter, in and keep pulling those women up and helping them and being of service is what I think women of worth is. Serving others and treating others how you want to be treated.
I love that. And totally agree with you. And that is one of the reasons why you are getting that award because that is exactly what you do. And I know you are a champion for others. And I want you to just share a little bit, Connie, if you would, some of the things you do because you serve in a lot of different ways to the people in your network. Can you share with us a little bit about, and maybe you can explain the Mud Lady Connie to our viewers?
Well, the Mud Lady Connie was actually born about 20 years ago when I first found out about mud through a mud bath. My brother sent me down this gift and it was mud. And I thought, gee, I'm going to see what that's all about. And I remember getting in that water. And if I had a straw to breathe with, I would have been under the water the whole time. The energy, the feeling I had was amazing. And I knew I wanted more of that. And I also knew that there had to be a business in that. See, I grew up in a group of women and men who always looked for the opportunity to start a business. So I saw the opportunity there and even moved to Ontario to expand that business and make it to what it is today. So I started by in Ontario by opening up what we call the Mud House Spa. And my intentions there was just to detox people and, just treat them and make them feel good. And, but it just took right off. I'm so blessed with the staff I had and still have. And we decided at one point that we were going to try and do mobile spa. So we ended up doing that. So now we have these two amazing vehicles to bring spa activities to people, not only in their own home, but to help them with their relaxation and to balance themselves. And so that is the Mud Lady. Now, the different hats I wear is because I want to find a way to show to the whole world about the goodness of mud and what it does for us and what it's done for many years for many people. Think of Cleopatra. She used to have her servants fill up the tub, and she would bath in that because she knew how it would help her. And people with things like arthritis, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, things that they have to take medication for but don't want to. They have an alternative now when they have a product that can help naturally take care of that problem.
I love that. And who doesn't want to play in the mud, especially if you're with your
Absolutely.
friend Connie?
I remember losing my boots in the mud.
That's so awesome. I love it. And so I know that you have your own spa and you also work with a company called Secret, which also has the mud from
Mhm.
the I want to call it deep sea, whatever. It's
The Dead
beautiful. It's
Sea.
yes, yes, that one. And it's such an amazing product, and I know that you get a lot of joy out of sharing that product with people. And you're also a licensee for selling on the spot marketplace also. So you get to connect with amazing people all over the world. Tell us a little bit about why you chose that.
Well, I fell in love with the mud, and finding Secret was just an incredibly blessed day. And a girlfriend mentioned to me the word mud, a company that she had joined, and they had mud. And it didn't matter to me who the company was or anything about it. I gave her my credit card and said, order me all the mud they have in the place because I needed to have mud to expand further in what I was doing. So that's how I found out about Secret. So then I started marrying the two together by just offering it to my clients. And as I said before, taking my mud to different places and events and that type of thing. And then one day I was invited to join a platform with Jane Moore in Selling on the Spot. So I thought I'm going to give this a try. I was quite intrigued. It was such a unique thing. And so once I realized what this was, I mean, you get to shop with other vendors, you get to show off your products, and you get 2 full minutes of everybody in that place listening to you about your products and services. So I thought, this is really going to be great. So then I started speaking to a couple of people and thought, there's got to be a way to put the three of these things together because, I mean, A and B already connected. I had to find a way to connect C. So by selling on the spot, now I have 43 countries that not only do I get to go sell my product to, but I get to help other women and men grow their own businesses by joining me on selling on the spot and selling their own product. Win-win situation.
Oh my gosh, how awesome is that? I always it's the trifecta. I win, you win, we all win, everyone wins. And that's amazing, Connie. And there's such fun events to be on, and you're a great person to lead them because you bring your energy every time. And I love that you mentioned, that you get to help men and women, and celebrating Women's History Month. That is really the ripple of blessings, and that keeps coming up during this series. Is that what we do today does impact the future. And I wanted to actually ask you if you had some very strong women or woman in your life that helped you become the woman you are today, that woman of worth.
Well, I actually had 2 women of worth. I had Mother Teresa, who I started following as a young girl in church. And I've always been looking after people in Africa. My husband and I send money, and we've gotten not only food, but running water and greenhouses in 5 different villages so far between the two of us. So we've done that. And then my next, I would say it was my mother. My mother, my grandmother, all my aunts, my cousins. I have a beautiful network of tribe of warrior women who are so strong and who have really set the way, the pathway for us women to have our own businesses and to be successful and to support each other. And for that, I just feel totally blessed. So thank you.
That is so incredible. And once again, the ripple of blessings, because you can see that that path that they laid for you, you are changing the world, not just in your business with your customers, but making a global impact. And that's also a very common thread with these award winners is they're not worrying about just who's in their backyard. They're making a difference in the world, and they're making an impact globally. And that leads me actually to my next question, which is, because we're celebrating Women's History Month and it's so incredible the things that you're doing in the world, I really want to ask you, Connie, if I was to fast forward 50 years down the road, what is it that they would be saying about Connie Walker and the legacy that you left?
I think what they're going to be saying is if we don't keep providing good service to our customers, she's probably going to come back and haunt us. So that's probably what the thing would be. I want people to be treated exactly how they should be treated and how they want to be treated. So when you come to the Mud House Spa, That's what you're going to get.
Oh, that's so sweet. And you know what? It shows your heart. And that's just one of the things that I love about you, Connie, is you have a king size heart for absolute sure. So if somebody wants to get in touch with you, as I'm certain that they will, what is it that, how could they do that?
They could reach out to me at mudladyconnie@gmail.com, and I would absolutely love to get your email. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. And I think the thing is, if you do nothing else, you should connect with Connie, get on one of her events and meet some of her amazing people that she knows literally all over the world and get connected with Connie. You'll be so glad you did. Mud Lady Connie, that is.
Thank you, Sherri.
Thank you so much. And you know, I adore you and I'm so proud of you. And congratulations on being a 2022 Woman of Worth Award winner.
Thank you.